The most unfortunate thing is the man who planned this, the whole crime happened to be a brother to the father of this deceased boy. And he said that he needed money to marry the third wife. And because the father did not give him, his brother, who happened to be the father of this boy, did not give him the money, that is why he contracted 3 others to come and kidnap his son in order to demand for ransom.
Imagine your own child safe at home, laughing and playing, and in a blink of an eye he's gone, kidnapped by someone he trusted the most. This was the nightmare that hit Abdulmalik Musa's home in Abeokuta, Ogun State, one December evening in 2019. Abeokuta was alive with its usual December rhythm, children laughing in dusty country yards, the evening breeze carrying the smell of cooked food. In the middle of this ordinary life lived 7-year-old boy Abdulmalik Musa. He was playful, lively, and curious, the kind of child who trusted everyone in his family without question. And why wouldn't he? Home was supposed to be safe. Family was supposed to be protection. But in the same home, a darkness had already settled. A growing storm fed by greed and resentment. Abdulmalik's uncle, Farouk Saidu, watched his life with dissatisfaction. 2 wives were not enough for him. He craved a 3rd wife, insisting it was his right. When he approached his elder brother, Abdulmalik Musa, and asked for money to fund the marriage, he was turned down. It was a simple no, the kind every family experiences at times, but Farouk took it differently. That refusal hardened into bitterness, bitterness into envy, and the envy into something more dangerous. Police would later describe how that single denial led to a decision so cruel that even seasoned officers struggled to understand it. It was a Wednesday night. The air was cool, and lights flickered from the surrounding houses as families prepared for bed. Abdulmalik was inside his parents' Sabo residence, likely thinking about school, play, or sleep. At around 9 p.m. Nigerian time, the kidnappers arrived, and the boy, seeing familiar faces he had no reason to fear, he went with them without a struggle. That moment, so quiet and sudden, would become the last time his parents would ever see him again. When the kidnappers first contacted Abdulmalik's father, their demand was a staggering 5 million naira. Panic gripped the family. Abdulhamid scrapped through every option, every connection, searching desperately for a way to save his son. But no matter how far he stretched, the money just wasn't there. After tense negotiations, the kidnappers reduced the ransom to 300,000 naira. Money Abdulhamid paid with trembling hands, praying that the ordeal would end and his boy would walk back into his arms. But some criminals do not have mercy, and some betrayals cut so deep they scar generations. Despite collecting the ransom, the kidnappers chose a different ending. Somewhere in the darkness of Abeokuta, surrounded by the sounds of rushing water and the night's incense, Abdulmalik's life was taken. The next day, police investigators began piecing together clues. Officers combed through the Sabo area, tracing phone calls, interviewing neighbors, and following every whisper of information. Their work led them to the riverbank where the heartbreaking search ended. The tiny lifeless body they pulled from the water was the same boy who had played so innocently just days ago. Police later revealed that he was strangled and thrown off a bridge, his small body sinking into Ogun River, all because he recognized one of the men, his uncle. News spread quickly. The shock rippled through Abeokuta. How could a family member, a man who had watched Abdulmalik grow, be connected to something so monstrous? The Ogun State Police Command soon announced the arrest of 4 suspects, including Farouk Said, the boy's uncle. Standing before journalists, the then police public relations officer Abimbola Oyeyemi explained the motive that had shocked the community. Farouk Said, the boy's uncle, had allegedly conspired with 3 others after his brother refused him money to marry a 3rd wife. The sum of a child's life now reduced to greed, impatience, and entitlement. In custody, Farouk Said denied being the mastermind, but another suspect, Hussein Hassan, broke the silence. He confessed that Farouk Said had indeed contracted them and that the uncle himself killed the boy once he realized that Abdulmalik had recognized him.
Dila na carry that boy. He take her to his house, go. His house go. Kinito alleged know his house. Now only one they live for inside the room. So, Dila come tell me say, wallahi no kill that boy. Because if he no kill her, he say the boy know her. I say you won't kill the boy, he say wallahi you won't kill the boy because of the boy know her. Now so Dila come carry the boy from this bridge. Send her for the water.
The truth was so cold as the water the boy had been thrown into. The day of Abdulmalik's burial was heavy with sorrow. Family members wailed. Their cries echoed through the air as the small boy was lowered into the ground. Mothers clutched their children tighter. Fathers stood silently trying to comprehend how evil had walked so close to them without warning. No parent ever prepares to bury a child. No parent ever imagines their own siblings could be involved. As the suspects were charged with conspiracy, kidnapping, and murder, the community grappled with the weight of what had happened. This was not just a crime, it was a betrayal that shattered the very meaning of a family. A boy's life full of promise was cut short because an adult chose greed over conscience, envy over blood, selfishness over humanity. And so Abdulmalik's story remains a sharp reminder of how far a single act of greed can reach, how a simple no can fester into destruction if the heart is not right, how trust can be broken in the most unimaginable ways. His laughter is gone, but his memories echoes through Abeokuta, through Ogun State, and through the hearts of everyone who hears his story. In the end, what remains is a plea to stay vigilant, protect the innocent, and to never underestimate the darkness that can grow in a human's heart. Abdulmalik deserves a long life, a bright future, and the love of his family. Instead, his story stands as a painful lesson, a reminder that every choice matters and some choices carry consequences that last forever. What do you think could have gone wrong with Farouk Said, the boy's uncle? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification to stay updated on all latest trending true crime stories.
In order not to jeopardize the life of the boy, we asked the father to use that money as bait for them. After collecting the money, they now discovered that the boy recognized about 2 among them, and eventually they killed the boy and threw the corpse into this river. We were able to trace them, and 4 of them were arrested.